The Cooper-Hill Stylebook is the single most effective writing and revision tool on the market, both for the instructor and for the student. You can view the Stylebook on a computer or a tablet. Let's begin by navigating through the Stylebook using a tablet. The quickest way is to use the magnifying glass search window at the top of every page. The table of contents, of course, gives you a general overview of the entire book. To find a specific topic, such as, say, perfect tenses, you can scroll through the table of contents, or you can use the magnifying glass search window. Tap on the icon, and if the word search appears, tap it to return to the actual search window. Now, clear the search window and type perf, P-E-R-F, into it, that's for perfect tenses, and then select the top entry. In the new menu, look at number 81. That's the page number you need. Clear the window and type 81 into it, and then select page 81 in the drop-down menu. And now you're hyperlinked to the section on perfect tenses. If you just wish to browse through the Stylebook, touch the table of contents icon at the top of any page. Remember, you can tap lightly anywhere on the page to bring up the bar with the icons at the top of every page. Tap the first entry in the drop-down menu. Here you have accessed a numbered thumbnail of every page in the book. Now touch a thumbnail to bring up whichever page you choose. So, how can you as an instructor use the Stylebook? The Stylebook is both a textbook and an effective writing supplement to any English course. It's a time-saving tool for experienced teachers and a professional guide for new teachers and for teaching assistants. First, it cuts your correcting time in half and teaches students to correct mistakes independently. So instead of writing lengthy corrections on each essay, you go to the correction key at a glance, find the chapter number of the problem, and jot down that number. For example, to call a student's attention to a non-parallel construction, glance down the page and under Structure and Sense, find Parallel Construction, Chapter 26. Either the correction key or the table of contents gets the students to Chapter 26, where he or she finds a complete explanation together with examples and exercises. Now, look at the frequently asked question that defines parallel construction. Note the various types of parallelism and the many helpful examples and explanations. And finally, take a look at the many practice exercises with instant answers and explanations for immediate feedback. Your student has corrected the error and has taught him or herself parallelism, and all you had to do was jot down Chapter 26 in the margin of the essay. Now, point out punctuation errors in the same effective and time-saving way. So for that, we'll return to the correction key. Say it's a colon error. Look under punctuation to find colons Chapter 55. Jot down Chapter 55 in the essay margin. The frequently asked question and all the examples do the explaining for you. It's that simple. And of course, there are the exercises with the instant answers and explanations. Or, if you prefer to use the types of comments that you're used to, go to the quick key to Marginal Comments, return to the search window, tap on it to bring up the keyboard. Clear the window and type Quick K, select the top entry in the menu. You'll see that the quick key is on page 3. Clear the search window, type in 3, and then select page 3. Here the entries are keyed to page numbers instead of chapter numbers. To call attention to a misplaced modifier, jot down MISP mod, so MISP, MOD, in the margin of the essay. Tell your students that you're using the quick key so that they can use it to travel quickly to your comments. On page 16, the student finds a clear and complete explanation and an example of how to correct the error. In addition, he or she has a hyperlink to Chapter 9 for more in-depth study and practice exercises at the end of the chapter with immediate answers and explanations as always. Now, you didn't have to explain anything, while the student has learned by becoming a self-teacher. Besides being a correcting tool, the Stylebook can facilitate group work and peer correcting in class. Students who have made the same types of errors in their writing can work on the exercises together and check one another's answers so that each student's language practice is tailored to his or her specific needs. Because the Stylebook is comprehensive and has extensive exercises, you can tailor the program to meet each student's needs simultaneously and in the same heterogeneous class. So, some students can work on simple problems of agreement, such as subject-verb agreement. Bring up the icons by tapping the screen. Clear the window and type in subject-verb. Tap the second entry. Then, in the next menu, tap the third entry and select the top item. They can also work on problems in pronoun antecedent agreement. Meanwhile, other students in the same class can focus on more sophisticated topics such as perfect tenses. Again, tap the search window to bring up the keyboard. Clear the window, type in per, P-E-R, to get perfect tense. Tap the top entry. Now take a look. Perfect tenses are on page 81. So we can just clear the search window and type in 81 and select it. Or they can study the subjunctive mood, whether individually or in groups. Again, tap on the search window to bring up the keyboard. Clear the window, type in sub, S-U-B, select the first entry, and in the next menu see that it's on page 98. Now, here it is on page 98. So we clear the window and type in 98, then select it to link to the subjunctive mood. Advanced students will also benefit from the logic exercises in Unit 4 on rhetorical fallacies. Just clear the search window, type in rhetorical fa, F-A, and then tap on the top entry. In the new menu, tap on the fourth entry for 11 results. In the new menu, we see that rhetorical fallacies start on page 284. So, you go back to your search window, clear it, and type in 284. Then select the page. Here you have 29 logical fallacies. It's an entire course on persuasion, propaganda, and misleading reasoning ready for you to plug into your curriculum. For the motivated but overburdened teacher, the Stylebook is simply a lifesaver.